Hi everyone, this is Kenneth. Welcome to Mother Industrialist live show where we talk about entrepreneurship, parenting, and life. Today is episode 24. Today in this episode, we're going to talk about how to be a work at home mom. So, today I have this special guest, and I got just connected with her. And with very short notice, she's agreed to come on live. And I'm really excited to have her on the show. Why? Is because she's a work at home mom, and she's a founder of a Filipina Home-based Moms, which she has built an empire of up of now currently she's built an empire of 42,000 followers in her Facebook group, and it's really huge. And just about 2 days that she has shared this post about these live shows going on, and I have a lot of her members coming onto and like my page. I'm really blessed to have her on this show. And she's also very well known in the virtual world as a superwoman. In the social media, she's a virtual assistant, she's a community moderator, and she's also a mother of a 3-year-old boy. So without further ado, let us welcome Maria. Hi Maria.
Hi, Kenneth, and
Hi,
hi,
how are you?
everyone. I'm
Okay.
fine. Thanks for the introduction.
No problem, no problem. And thanks for making the time. Sorry for the opening. There was some technical stuff because I forgotten to
Yeah, I've
on the
noticed
sound.
that.
So
But,
before we go on, there's a tradition in the show, which is
uh-huh,
every guest get to ask a question of the day at the end of the show, posted out to the
okay.
guest and also to the audience. So are you
Mm-hmm.
ready with the question of the day being posted by the previous guest before we kickstart the show?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Sure.
so the question of the day being posted by the previous guest is, what
Mm-hmm.
is the favorite thing that you want to do when you
Mm-hmm.
have that 1 hour free time? So, do you want me to repeat the question again?
Is that one free hour time with myself or with my kid?
Yes, that means what is your favorite thing that you want to do when you have
Oh,
that
my
1 hour
favorite
free
thing.
time? Yeah, so give some time
Mm-hmm.
to think about it while I go onto our Facebook Live and see if we
Mm-hmm.
are live successfully, and if anybody is on live and we can hear our
Mm-hmm. Sure.
audios. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can see us going on. Let me check the sound. Okay, I can hear my sound.
I can hear you, but I guess others
Yes, yeah. So,
don't hear
yeah,
you.
okay. Because in the beginning, I didn't on the audio, so that's always
Oh, that's
yeah. Because I'm
why.
getting really nervous to invite you onto the show. Okay, now I can hear you loud and clear.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's always the case that I get
You're the
really.
host of the show.
Yes, I really get nervous, especially now I really seeing like 36 people coming on board. I see a lot
Yeah.
of comments, and thank you guys for coming in. I'm really excited.
Yes.
That's
Thank you
why
so much for
my
being.
hands are cold now, you know. Yeah. So
Don't be nervous because Filipinos are very,
passionate.
hospitable,
Yes.
passionate, and loving. So
Yes,
don't be.
yes, yes. Yeah, I can see people um commenting, and I see, oh, hi
Mm-hmm.
evening. I see a lot of people coming in. Wow, it's like overwhelming. So that's why I'm really get excited. So Maria, are you
Mm-hmm.
ready with the answer to the question of the day?
Yes, I'm very much ready. I'm
Okay.
so ready for this.
Okay. So what is the favorite thing that you want to do when you have that 1 hour free time?
1 hour. My favorite thing to do actually is going to the salon or the spa, but 1 hour won't fit. But I hope it fits because staying at the salon will last to 5 hours depending on the treatment. I
Hmm.
just hope it could fit in 1 hour. So yeah,
Hmm.
going to
Okay.
the salon maybe and or massage spa.
That's good.
That's
That's good.
one thing that I want to do.
Yes. Okay. I see some of them were saying that they can't hear any sound. Okay, I can hear the sound. Okay. Just to
Yeah,
double
there's
confirm.
oh, because maybe
Hmm.
they are playing they started playing the live session a while ago. So there are people who are,
Oh, okay.
commenting that they don't hear anything, but
Okay.
later on they would hear us.
No problem, no
Okay.
problem. So for those who are watching, give us some thumbs up if you can hear us loud
Yeah.
and clear,
Yes,
so that we
please.
will know about that. Thanks a lot.
Mhm,
So now we can kickstart with the show, Maria.
mhm.
So before we kickstart the show, I know that a lot of your fans, your
Uh,
community that is coming on. But for those who are new to you, could you do a short introduction about yourself and
sure,
maybe
sure.
what were you doing prior to what you are
Mhm,
doing now, and where were
mhm.
you from, and a bit about your background.
Okay, sure.
Yep.
So, my foreign clients call me Maria, so it's
Hmm.
okay if you call me Maria. However, my friends, my close friends, and my members call me Mommy MK. So that
Wow.
is how they call me. So I'm 23 years old. I'm a first-time mom.
Hmm.
As you mentioned a while ago, my son is just 3 years old. That is the peak of their, kids. That age is really crazy.
Terrible. They will say
I'm
like the
just
terrible two, right?
yeah, terrible 2, 3, and 4, I guess. And right now he's sleeping. That's why I
Mm.
could focus on our interview. So I'm an undergrad. I
Mm.
wasn't able to graduate, but studied marketing,
Mm.
marketing and advertising. And then I work as a call center agent before transitioning to freelancing.
Mm.
I started freelancing just last year. So February would be my first year anniversary
Mm.
along with the group, with the community. I started as an email support until I became a virtual assistant and then a social media manager. Yeah, that's a little background about myself.
Wow. So you already once you graduate, you started doing this online
Hmm.
and social media,
Hmm.
the marketing in this
Uh-huh.
industry. So how long was that ever since you graduated?
Um, I didn't graduate, but I started working in the
Mm.
corporate setup 2 years, I
Mm.
guess.
Mm. Mm.
2
Okay.
years in the BPO industry or the call center industry.
Okay. Maria, maybe I need something from you, which is because you are already off the frame. Maybe you can just
Oh, oh, oh,
move up.
oh,
Yeah,
oh. Okay,
correct. Yes,
there
that's
you
good.
go.
Yes, yeah. Because it kind of like cut off, but now
Okay,
it's good.
let
Okay.
me just move.
So
Okay.
so okay. So how do you have this idea of work at home mom, like
Mm-hmm.
currently you are doing now, and
Mm-hmm.
what makes you start this community of
Mm-hmm.
the this idea of the
Mm-hmm.
Filipinas home-based mom? How do you come
Yeah.
up with this idea?
Mm-hmm. So it started with the thinking of because as a mom, you have a kid and you have the responsibility to give your kids needs, like as well as your attention. So working in the corporate office where you need to leave the house, leave your son, your kids, it it hurts my it breaks my heart every time I leave the
Mm.
home. So the scenario, it's an everyday scenario during those times that my son would cry, and then when I'm in the office, my husband would send videos and pictures of my son crying and staying late at night because my shift in the office is night shift.
Mm.
It's in the evening. So working in the office, be able to stuck in the traffic because
Mm.
the the traffic here in the Philippines is
Yes, I heard
terrible.
about it.
And what else? The environment working in an office is very much different working at home. So
Yep.
that is the time that I decided to work from home. My husband is also a freelancer, a work at home dad, and he told me why not work from home too.
Mm.
And from there, I started to create my profile. That's an onlinejobs.ph. That's a legit job site for Filipinos. So it was so amazing. It was an amazing experience because I started creating my onlinejobs.ph profile 12 midnight, and
Mm.
then I received an instant invitation in the morning. So I was
Oh.
like, whoa, this is such a blessing. And I can explain because the offer or the salary is 2 times
Wow.
my salary in the office. So right, so if you will be in my shoes, you will instantly resign from all the office and
Yes,
enjoy the
definitely
benefits of working
immediately.
from home. Yeah, that's an immediate resignation there.
Hmm.
And and then from there, I started telling my story
Hmm.
to social media. I started calling my friends, that my mommy friends, like, hey, you should also start working from home because da da da. and then there's a mommy member that's also a good friend of mine. Her name is Chris,
Hmm.
and she just gave birth. She's also a call center agent, and then I know she's watching. So hi, and then
Hi.
um, she told me that they don't have internet and they
Hmm.
don't have computer. So we started building her profile. We created all the requirements until she got a client, her first client,
Hmm.
and until now she's working with that client. And then after that, I thought, why not build an online community wherein I could help other people too? But it's a huge responsibility for me, right? Because I'm just starting my freelancing career, and I have this goal in mind that I should help other people, like especially moms, right? So yeah, that is all it started.
Wow.
You
Wow.
know, the passion to help other people.
Yes, I can feel it, and also I can feel it from the live that a lot of your community, a lot of members are coming on, giving a lot of hearts, a lot of
Uh,
love. Thanks a lot,
yeah,
everyone. Thanks
thank
of
you,
all the mommies.
everyone.
Yes, thanks everyone. And I can see that, and what kept me really amazed is within a year you built the community to about 42,000. How do
Ah,
you
you're
do
right.
that? How do you do that? It's like although I know that in Philippines
Mm,
is big, you guys have a big community,
yeah,
but to get
right.
everyone to come on board, even in Singapore,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
is pretty amazing because in Singapore the most of maybe after 10 years, most of my clients have built their community to about 20,000, which is wow, which is a lot, and they take them like 8 to 10 years for them to build their community. But for you, within
mm-hmm,
a year, you built the community to 42,000. Any
mm-hmm,
formula, any secret, or what is the thing that keep everybody come together?
mm-hmm.
Especially now, I see a lot of hearts on the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they love me.
yes, yeah,
Thank you so much for the love,
yeah,
everyone.
yeah. So I'm really curious. So maybe you can share with us what was that
Yeah,
thing
sure.
that keep you guys got
Mm.
connected?
Yeah, maybe it's just love. Yeah, it's a simple word. It's a simple word, but it's, it's being sincere.
Hmm.
It's the care, because these moms are jobless.
Hmm.
They have their kids. Maybe they have two, three, four, or eight kids. I don't know. And then
Wow.
husbands are don't, maybe they has work, but
Hmm.
the income is not sustainable. So
Yep.
there's a problem, right?
Hmm.
There's a problem in these families.
Hmm.
So my role as an influencer, or I don't know how am I going to
Yeah,
call myself,
you are an
as
influencer to be able to command such a big
thank you.
empire and a community
As
of 42,000.
before I could, before people could tag me as an
Hmm.
influencer, I always treat these members as my family. Maybe
Hmm.
that's one secret
Hmm.
of mine, being
Hmm.
nice to these people,
Hmm.
because you know um because for me, it's not just me who help them.
Yep.
These moms are also helping me.
Hmm.
They give tips about parenting, because I'm a first time mom,
Hmm.
and also my mom died a few years ago. So
Oh,
these
sorry to hear that.
mommies are, it's okay. And then these mommies are so helpful to me as well. So but, the because the effect is, every time you give back, or every time you do something for them,
Hmm.
they give it back.
Yeah.
So we have this tagline that we call giving move forward, giving back. So
Wow.
every time every time the community help you, you
Hmm.
should give back. That's the rule in our community.
Hmm. Hmm.
Everybody is helping each other. Every time there's a newbie that has zero experience, and
Hmm.
then just a little information or knowledge about working from home, because it's hard to land a home-based job. So that's why we have this support group
Yes.
to
Yes.
literally support each other, because there are a lot of support groups, there are a lot of communities in social media, but one thing is different about FH moms. That's the
Mm.
love among others.
Wow,
Yeah.
I
Thank you so
I can
much.
really feel it
It's
because for me I did go through some posts. I even go to your YouTube
uh,
channel. I see that
mhm.
you organize basically events, and the
Yeah.
crowd that is there is like huge. It's like so much,
Yes, they
come
are.
like a lot of times much more, and not
Mhm.
thinking that that you only just organized it, just started it about a year ago, and you have grew to
Yeah.
such a massive size, and at the
Mhm.
same time the community are engaging. I can see the
Yeah,
smile
right.
on them,
Uh-huh.
especially in the videos, and also
Yeah,
see
thank you.
how they are coming on live and supporting you and hearing you share
Mhm.
your story, and it shows so much love. And other than just giving back, I feel that you guys are more knitted together, and
Mhm.
there's more than just love. They're like sisterhood, like a tribal community and all that stuff. I see that a lot.
Mhm.
So like for you, how do you how to like command, or I would say to bring all the 42,000 mummies together, the home-based mom together?
Mhm.
How do you do that? Through system or through videos,
Yeah.
or what do you
Yeah.
do?
Mm. So first, I'm done with building the culture. The
Mm.
giving,
Yep.
the culture that has love all
Mm-mm.
over it. Uh, what I've done maybe is just being real.
Mm.
Sharing, because they could relate to me because I'm a mom, right?
Mm.
So,
Yep.
every time I do Facebook Live session, my son is there.
Mm-mm.
He
Ah.
may interrupt, but I just continue with the discussion.
Mm-mm.
And
Yep.
then aside from the live sessions that I do, I make it to the point that I always,
Mm.
almost every day, I post in our community. That is
Wow.
how I do it. And as for events, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know, but it's my dream even when I was younger to organize such events because
Mm.
having or organizing an event is fun.
Yes.
So
But it's a lot of work at the same time, right?
yeah, and then you were able to meet other people because I'm like that. I love meeting other people. I love
Mm.
connecting. So in our first year, there was a point that every week, every
Mm.
weekend, I go out for I organize an event maybe in our place or in another town. We are able to organize in different um, towns
Mm.
in different provinces. So yeah, maybe that is one reason why we are able to grow that fast because they could see that I'm super active when it
Mm.
comes to I'm hands on when it comes
Yep.
to organizing the community. Maybe
Mm-mm.
that's one secret that I could share to my fellow entrepreneurs, to those who wanted to build an empire like this,
Mm.
to help other people, to share their passion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is really but I guess it's because now you have really built to this mess. How did the building comes, like the speed of it, like immediately in the first week, the first month is
Oh,
really growing, or
mhm.
only picked up
Yeah.
like recently or stuff like that? How does
it's it's in it increased maybe in just 1 week, maybe 1,000 members,
mm,
something like that.
mm-mm,
It's growing fast because others, every time they have a good experience in the community, they share it
yep,
to their friends, to their social media accounts as well. And then I have this volunteers, I have mommy volunteers where
mm,
I ask to share our community in different groups as well,
mm,
that has freelancing and freelancing people or freelancing audience, and then
yep,
parent, and then mothers,
mm-mm,
because there are a lot of Facebook groups,
mm-mm,
right, for
yep,
about freelancing and parenting. So I have to ask them, but before, I'm the one who's doing that.
yeah,
But right now that there's a lot in my plate, I'm doing a lot of things. Really, I have
yes,
my podcast show, I have we have our YouTube channel, and
yes.
that we are building our website. uh, I don't know what to do, but thank God and thanks to my community for helping me out.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I can see that because you were saying that you are doing a lot of things, and
yeah,
you having a 3-year-old boy which is now
Mhm.
at a very active state. And for you, you have a YouTube channel. I see that you do the podcast, which I wish
I
which I also listen to it.
mhm.
I think two episodes. So, but I'm just amazed of how you're going to do so many things at the same time. Like how do you balance your motherhood and
Mhm.
your work at the same time? Because I see that you have some clients that you are attending to at the same time. So how do you manage that? Like,
To be honest, it's not really balanced. Joke. There's no such thing as I don't want to be hypocrite. I know,
mm,
because it's hard to balance your time, especially if it's just 24 hours.
yes.
Because 24 hours is not enough.
Mm-mm,
So what I do, what I do is I, because before I don't write, I don't do journaling, I don't do that. But right
mm,
now, I take the time to write in my journal, um, and then but I'm more effective on writing in a notepad in the computer.
mm-mm,
That works best for me because most of the time I work online,
mm,
and for the long term goals, that is what I write in my journal. And what else? What I do right now is I designate or I give other tasks to my other members so
mm.
that it will also serve as an experience to them.
Yep.
So that I have this apprenticeship program.
Wow.
So that's one thing that they can help me with a lot of things that I do, and that can also help them to
Mm,
build their portfolio, because
yep.
that's very important when it comes to working from home, to
Mm,
have at least sample works that
yep.
they could show so that the hiring process would be easier. And what else do we have? We have this scholarship program,
Mm,
again, helping
wow.
other students. It's for students,
Mm,
because we wanted, because uh, FHMoms is not just for moms, it's
mm.
also for our kids. So we're
Ah,
trying to build not just, this pool of moms, but also our kids, because they will be the next ones who
yes.
will, right? So
It's
that's
like
how I.
imparting the kids' entrepreneurship in them.
Mhm.
Yeah, the entrepreneurship in the
Mhm.
kids.
So that is how I manage my time. I work,
Mm,
1 a.m. to 9 a.m. With
wow.
my main job. That's my email support job. It's
Mm,
a tattoo shop in Canada. That's my
wow.
client.
Mm-mm.
And then I sleep maybe 5 to 7 hours,
Mm.
or 4 hours,
Okay.
and then after that, that's the time that I work
Mm,
on the community
mm-mm. Wow. It seems that so what are the remaining times that you have for your baby boy?
for the family.
Yes, for family.
Yeah, yeah. So every time I work, my son is just beside me,
Mm-mm. So it's
and then
together, it's
yeah,
integrate.
we're together. We're together, and then during, if there's a time in the afternoon, we go out,
Mm.
because there's a nearby basketball court,
Ah.
and then the market is just near, so we're just walking all the time, and then um yeah, so that is how my schedule
Which
goes.
is very very simple and basically
Yeah,
you
very simple.
and you're integrating the mompreneurship into it because you're
Mhm.
working as a mom, you're also doing your business, you're doing your freelancing, you're getting your
Uh,
project all at once.
oh,
Yep.
I so that is how my schedule goes. And
Mm,
then maybe the one tip that I could give when it
mm,
comes to time management
mm, mm.
is to be able to outsource or
Yes.
ask help from other people. I would like to greet my mother-in-law. She's very loving and helpful, because she's the one doing our laundry, because
Mm,
she has automatic washing machine. So
mm,
she's doing the laundry, and
yes.
her friend is also our house cleaner, so I
Mm.
don't do the household
Wow.
chores.
Which is good because sometimes a lot of mummies I realize like for me I have a 9-year old daughter. I'm a dad
Mhm.
and also like for me I work from home most of the time and I also
Yeah.
like what you say really outsourcing because if
Mhm.
we like for me I'm more family oriented So I
Mm-hmm.
will maybe place maybe more time on with spending time with my
Uh-huh.
daughter, and also with my family members. And that's
Mm-hmm.
where I would have to find ways and means for me to leverage, or
Uh-huh.
maybe build system for me to free off my time. Like
Mm-hmm.
example, I would have a whole system, everything in place, or I get someone else to assist, like maybe a virtual
Yeah, right.
assistant or someone to help me to do all the
Right.
nitty gritty stuff like email,
Mm-hmm.
admin, uploading,
Mm-hmm. Right.
filing and all that stuff. So what you have pointed out is very, very true, because I realized that a lot of mothers who start even doing freelancing, even starting their own business, they like to
Mm-hmm.
do everything on their own. Then they realize
Right.
that, hey, why am I overworking as compared when I was in the job?
Right.
So it's like
Right.
you're slaving off. So that's where a lot of them and that's also bring me to why I wrote about my book, Mother Industrialist, Perfecting the Balance Between Motherhood and Business Success, which
Uh-huh.
is in my book, I gather a lot of mompreneur stories, like 15 of them in my book.